Welcome in, whoever's here. It's Wednesday, just a little after 1. Sorry, guys. No guest. We were supposed to have our friend Teddy Hicks come up. We're going to talk about her book. I can't remember the name of the title. I have it right behind me, though. She gifted me a copy. She's also a newly minted life coach from the University of Maryland. Hey, Darren. Hey, Ellie. And we were going to talk about all of that, but from the University of Maryland, she's unable to make it today. So I changed the. Hey, Lee. Lee, Teddy can't make it. Sorry, my friend. He says, hey, Ellie. Hey, Lady Sky. She had some family commitments that she had to stand by. She had to honor. So we're going to reschedule. Don't know exactly when. Not sure if we're doing not 100% sure if we're doing the Esoteric Lounge tonight or not. Sniper has been eyeball deep in research. And let's see, who is the guest? I'm sorry that you were looking forward to, or I'm glad that you were looking forward to it, Lee. He says I can catch her again, Yogi. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm glad that you're looking forward to her, and I'm sorry that we were unable to bring her up for today. However, on Friday, we have Tina Spalding. Tina is a course practitioner. She had a spontaneous Kundalini awakening, and she began to channel a couple of different channeling. I'm not going to get too involved in it. We're going to let you guys find out. This guy says hi to Lee Lou. He says hi back. Ellie says, I had physio today, Yogi, and it went okay. New exercises to do. Good. I'm glad it went okay. Hopefully you're feeling better. On Friday, no, I mentioned Friday. On Monday, we have Joel Schaefer. Joel is a shaman in the Toltec tradition. You guys, we've talked a lot about Carlos Castaneda. Hey, Kat. Kat says, Yogi, I don't know how spontaneous it was. He talks about how it took 12 years before she could start channeling. Hey, Jack. What's up with you? How are you feeling? I saw a video on Facebook. Now, maybe the channeling wasn't spontaneous, but I think the Kundalini is almost always spontaneous. Kat, so she's going to be up Friday. She sent me a message saying, how about next week? And I was like, sure. And then she sent me another message and said, are you free Friday? And I am. Saturday's conversation is going to come with a trigger warning. I'm going to talk with a friend, Catherine, whose teacher, Course in Miracles teacher, is Vicky Poppy. And we're going to talk, well, not exclusively, but we are going to talk a little bit about politics. Not in a divisive way, but in a healing way. What can we do to heal a political divide? Hey, Laura. Thanks for saying hi. Jack said, I'm still hurting, but getting better. About 1 month out, I'm thinking. Yeah, don't rush it. I bet you might be a little sooner, though, because you're in such good shape. But no need to rush, for sure. And then I will be back. Lee says, do we surrender our firearms at the chat, Yogi? I've been trigger happy lately. I need a ceasefire. We all need a ceasefire, Lee. I think we all need a breath. We need a beat. In so many aspects of our life. Hey, Wheats, how are you, my friend? Maharasian, how are you, my friend? Cat says, or I'm sorry, Lady Sky says, hi, Cat and Jack. Ellie has an exam tomorrow. I have all the notes ready. Good, you're prepared. You know, speaking of triggers, our friend Carl says, how's Cat Yogi? I miss her. She might be reading that comment as we speak, Carl. I know that she will be. I know that it will make her heart happy to know that you've missed her. Maybe she heard me read that. So, Dove Fishman, David Fishman, his nickname is Dove. Dove is Hebrew for David. It's also, of course, a symbol for peace. On his business card is printed, be grateful for your triggers. And we talk about that quite a bit. So, Lee was saying that being trigger happy. A lot of us are. And even those who aren't prone to it, we all have our triggers. Me too. But when we learn to be grateful for them, they are revealing not anything about the person, they're revealing our sensitivity. And it's okay to be sensitive. The problem is, what do we want to do with that sensitivity? We can use it. Hey, Jamie, we can use it to be more loving, more compassionate, more empathetic. Or we can wallow in the thoughts that they produce. I've done both. Lee says I'm overly so. That's okay though. Lee, that's a sign that you're sensitive. Sensitivity is really good. Adam says, Yogi, why are you triggering me? I just like triggering you, Adam. Cat is driving. And Cat says, love you, miss you, Carl. Thanks for the wave, Maharastian. Being sensitive is a good thing. The problem is we never learned that sensitivity can be a good thing. So we retreat from it or we get overly aggressive about it. But if we learn to observe it, what's it showing about us? And can we love ourselves through it? We get triggered and we put our focus on the person who triggered us. They're not our triggers. No one is ever your trigger. No event, no situation, no person is ever your trigger. The trigger is within us. And someone has done us the great, great favor of revealing it to us. And how do we repay them? I don't know. Sometimes we kick their ass. Sometimes we call them a name. Sometimes we do all kinds of stuff, right? But we never thank them when we should. Because now we see it, we can heal. We don't overcome a trigger, we heal from a trigger. Carl says, I'm sensitive. I lost without Allie, A-Frame, and Tina. I'm glad that you have them by your side, Carl. Sissy says, I am entirely too sensitive. But again, sensitivity is a good thing. Every great artist was sensitive. Adam says, hello, everyone. How are you, Adam? Laura says, have a peppermint before your exam. Ellie says, is Sniper in here yet? Not yet. As mentioned, Sniper's been doing some deep and heavy research. Carl says, I know what happened, Yogi. Yep, you mentioned that before, Carl. But, again, I'm glad that you have them by your side. Sissy says, Slow Lady Sky and Beautiful Soul, Famila. It's Squirrel Appreciation Day today. Well, we should also show appreciation for squirrels of various shapes and sizes and fuzziness. When I first started meditating, um, the triggers, the sensitivity became very acute because uh, meditation tends to slow things down. You become a little more observant. One of the things, hey, Shadowband, I just took a nap, Shadowband, so I'm not quite too tired. He says, Shadow, yes, I just been laying. Me too, Lee. Sissy says, Phil Gross star Jamie. So here's the thing with meditation, and why is it important? Once you learn, have someone that you can check in with, because we don't often learn about that sensitivity and what to do with it. Meditation is very revealing, but we don't always like what it reveals. Wheat says, if I were a bike, I might be too tired, unless he wore a unicycle. I guess a unicycle wouldn't be a bike, would it? I guess by definition, the bike is two. Adam says might be perma-tired, at least from the grind. How is everything, Adam? Take care, Carl. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for asking about Cat. Is everyone subscribed to Wheat, by the way? Fantastic artwork. Sissy says, take care, Carl. Laura says, I'll be back. Lee says, I miss you, Yogi. I miss you too, Lee. When you popped in last week and said hi, you really made me happy, my friend. Shadowband says, fighting the urge every day to just stop. I mean, working so hard doesn't seem worth it. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it isn't. To be honest with you, depends what are you working toward or for. Sherber says, can't say I'm busy, but you all have a blessed day. Love you all and God bless. God bless you too, Sherber. Thank you, and we love you. Wheat's just smiling. Adam says, lesson 121 is tough, man. I'm good. Lesson 121. You are 100 days ahead of everyone else. 121, 122 is forgiveness offers everything that I want. 121 is, give me a second, guys. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. What makes that difficult, Adam? Have you picked out the person that you're practicing with? Depending on the person, I could see how that might be a little difficult. Adam says, Shadow, after my sons were on their own, I saw no reason to work at all. And I kind of don't. Hey, Danny. Danny says, Yogi, I'm having a great day. Awesome. Hey, Danny, are you prepared for the storm sweeping through on the weekend? It's going to cover a huge swath of the country. Sorry. I was enjoying the word swath for a second. Ellie says, I was getting a few things done. Jamie says hi to everyone. Adam says, exercise is difficult. You take someone who pisses you off and someone who you admire and bring them to the same person. Yep, holding them in light. He says, how do you mean? To Adam. In essence, he's seeing the same light in all. Yep, that's the whole nature of forgiveness. The light that exists within you is the same light that exists the person that triggers you the most, that you hate the most, that is seen not just by you, but maybe even all the world as the wickedest, as the worst, as the number one bad guy. Then he says, I'm not ready yet. Hey, Marlon, happy trappy evening. Every time he says that, I sit up a little taller, put those traps front and center. I put in an order for a few things just to stock up. A little extra oatmeal, extra bag of lentils. Ellie says, I have the feeling some of the news from the test is going to be good, but won't be too bad. Is it going to be good, but won't be too bad? Nope. Don't second guess. Let's wait and see what happens. Shadow says, my brother moved to Sweden, is about to become a citizen. He keeps begging me to visit. He is 100% happier and better off, wants me to visit. No harm in visiting. Doesn't mean you have to stay there. Hey, Mustafa. Lee says, Mustafa, I thought about you today while I was reading my book. What are you reading today, Lee? Todd says, hey, Todd. Shadow should try something new. None of us get out of life alive, man. What did I miss from Jamie? Jamie says hi to everyone. Ellie says these 12 days are taking way too long. They seem to. They actually take exactly 12 days. Not a second more. It's an important thing to keep in mind. Shadow says, so I'm trying hardest to get a little cash set aside. If I get sick or injured while in the USA, I'm cooked. All my money will be gone. I can understand that. I went to bed last night with the brand new knowledge that my health insurance was taken away from me. No letter, no phone call, no heads up. It ended in January. Or I'm sorry, it ended in December. And here it is January. Hey, Stickbug. No idea why or if I can get it back. Uh, Adam says, so to Marlon and Jamie, I'm not wearing my glasses, trying to keep up. It's a good glaucoma day. I can kind of read. Hey, Toy Pups. I said I call up in 12 days, and I should find out that day. Just keep centered and peaceful, Ellie. Reading about Napoleon and his exile to Elba. Hey, Lee. Does Napoleon have any living descendants? Lady Sky says hi to Jim, Dundee, and Todd. Seb says hey to Toy Pups. Jamie says to Marlon, I will in the gym later. I'm going to be a mix of weights and calisthenics. What kind of weights are you doing these days, Jamie? I know you were deadlifting for a bit. You were doing high rep squats for a bit. I've been doing high rep squats still. Anywhere from 20 to 50 reps. Adam says, so said my oldest son is fascinated with Napoleon. Danny waves to Toy Pups. Todd says, lady, hope today is going good. Lee says to Adam, I think that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, ladies, guys, sorry about the nightmare. I hope you're feeling better. Adam says Napoleon was a fascinating character, but a powerful guy, and not that short. Yeah, he was, but probably about average for the time, wasn't he? Sissy says hi to TP. Adam says, Seb, did you know that when you see the Sphinx with its nose blown off, that was Napoleon studying his canyons. Hey, Haystacks. He says, Yogi, that's a good question. I think he had a son, but I'm not sure. I can look it up. I got Google right in front of me. Todd says to Lady Sky, I hate dreaming. I always have bad dreams. I have a recurring dream every time. I have a couple reoccurring nightmares. Don't happen quite as often. Sickbook says, I wouldn't recommend deadlift unless you're trying to break a record or something. Adam says, you don't need no stinking doctor, Yogi. Well, I do have a prescription. And I do have a few things that they're keeping an eye on. I had skin cancer 4 years ago. In a space of 2 days, I went to my dad's funeral, and the day after, I had surgery to get skin cancer removed from the back of my neck. Hey, Sean. So, it's supposed to be monitoring that once a year, sometimes twice a year, getting checked out. Sinkbook says I could probably pull about 400 pounds, but not worth the risk. You're welcome, Lady Sky. Jamie says might try for a PR on the weighted pull up. What would the weight be? Hey, Flora, my friend. Flora waves at everyone. Sib says I tried to read it to a friend other day, but she was bored. I get it though. Not everyone enjoys it. Simply says both my grandparents have had it removed. Yeah, it's a hazard of for me. Uh, Decades backpacking, running, and then ultra running. And I'm of a generation that never used sunscreen. They actually use like baby oil, um, and stuff like that. You're basically baking yourself. Adam says, yes, average height, Napoleon. Jamie says, my max is 10 kilograms, so I'll try 12 kilograms. Nice. Did you say you're going to be live? Hey, Sax just left Walmart. You'd think a 2-week blizzard was coming to North Texas. Smileville and help folks stockpile basic necessities. It's true. They did that during COVID, too. I never worried about the toilet paper situation, obviously. Worst comes to worst. I got enough make do toilet paper to last me for quite some time. Might not be the most comfortable. Silkbook says also genetic. Take care of yourself, brother. Thanks. If I can survive 4 years, if I don't get my insurance back, if I can survive 4 years, I can get Medicare. Thickbook says I never benched more than 230. Arms too long. Good for deadlifts though, for sure. Jamie says he might record a short for it, but won't be going live until I get home. Hey, let me head on over to Google. Funny, I was just Googling up the last surviving Confederate and Union soldiers. Does Napoleon Bonaparte have any living descendants? And the answer is yes. Napoleon Bonaparte has many living descendants, primarily through his younger brother Jerome. with the living head of the imperial house being, well, living head of the imperial house, Jean Christopher, Prince Napoleon, and also through Napoleon's acknowledged illegitimate sons, Alexander Colonna, Walewski, and Charles Leon de Neuil. Man, I'm butchering French as badly as I butcher English. Hey, to what do we
Hello.
owe the great pleasure?
I just wanted to say hello to you and everyone here.
I appreciate that.
I also wanted to give a little heads up. I'm not going to be doing a lot of front camera streams for just a little bit. I had intentions of it, but uh, something came up. Hello, everyone. But
Anything you anything you're able to share or want to?
I don't want to bring drama to your channel, Yogi. It's not about that.
Okay, not really drama. If there's something that concerns you. By the way, Stinkbug says you have Mr. Josh or on before me. He popped up first.
I just came in and just hit the button. I saw you for a minute, and then I hit the button. Went to the description. But no, I just wanted to say hello. Apparently, I have someone who has frequents your live stream, Yogi, who follows me around and talks trash behind my back. But that's fine. That's fine. It is what it is. I don't. I mean, I have an idea who they are, but I'm not gonna say any names. I don't care. That's why I said I don't want to bring drama to your channel. But um, you know who you are, and if you're still in this live stream here, just know this: I'm watching you, and everything that I can report on you, I will definitely report on you. And I hope you change your mind and your heart about how you feel about me and why you're acting like that. But regardless of that, I'm going to report every single thing I can report on you. Okay.
Well,
So, and just sorry, I don't mean to be negative in your life, I really don't. But oh, I do have a lot of those. Absolutely, absolutely. But one specifically that comes here and is allegedly a friend of mine. But that's fine. I don't care. Like I mean, I do care to an extent. And believe me, eventually they'll slip up and say the wrong thing, and they'll get reported to the point where their channel or their alt account is removed. That's fine, and I'll catch them. Believe me. But for now, I hope that they just change their mind about me, change their decisions about how they want to act when I'm not even acting that way towards them in the first place. There's no reason for that, guys. If someone does you wrong, or whether it's intentional or not, there's no reason to just turn back around and just try to attack them all the time, like there's nothing left for you to do in your life. So, um, but anyway, guys, no, I'm like I said, I didn't mean to bring drama to your live stream, Yogi. But I just wanted to say hello to you. But just so happens that you asked,
appreciate
and
that.
no worries. But it's okay. I have to unfortunately unsubscribe from everyone literally, and then resubscribe to those individually and weed out some of the problems. So, because I'm subscribed to a lot of people, and it's difficult to keep up with people. You know it is. It's difficult to keep up with people. Um, it's really difficult to support whenever you have so many people. I know that's why I don't ever say anything to a lot of people about whether or not they're supporting me, unless they were in my live stream and just suddenly vanished. But for you guys, I will, yes, I will do that, but it's so cold out here. I can't do the foil man right now. I had every intention of it, but with all this stuff going on, and it's so cold, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Not to be doing this while I'm driving, but I do want to see this.
I think Foil Man would
It's so
help you
cold
stay
out here,
warm,
guys. Cold, cold, cold.
Joshua.
It would, but it would help me stay warm, guys. But I'm actually driving to work now, so I'm not really, and I'm actually live also. So don't go and focus on my live stream or anything like that because I said that. But I'm actually going to work now, and you know, I just want you to know that I don't hold any grudges. Even I may, everyone gets upset. Everyone, we're human beings. We get upset, regardless of how severe the issue is or whatever. We don't really need to hold grudges, so it's not worth it. So
Right.
whatever it is that I did to whoever it was, even if I know that I was not wrong, I'm sorry that you feel that way. So hopefully you can change what you're doing. If not, then we'll have to deal with it later. But guys, don't think I'm not gonna do crazy things, but I don't feel like going live. I hope, yeah, I hope that you guys don't act like that. But don't act like me because I can actually get out of control, and I don't like that. I don't like that about myself. I really don't. If I get out of control, then other people can get out of control, and that's fine. So I am like, what's the term for that? Like, if someone has to like have some sort of music, and it helps them through drama and stuff like that. Is that mellophile or am I wrong? Mellophile, something like that. I think.
I
I'm not
don't
sure,
know.
but I
Don't
think
know.
a mellophile. If that's correct. Yeah, I cannot. But I don't like to put music on during someone else's live stream or mine because of copyright.
Right.
But guys, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Just know, look at this. Look how it's cold outside, guys. Like this is the highway. I'm coming off the highway. You can see that's not a lot of snow, but it's ice. There's ice there, and it's just too cold to be out in it. So I wouldn't, if I were you guys, I wouldn't be out here if you didn't. I hope it's warm wherever you guys are from. I know some people are not from this country, and it must be nice to be warm all the time. But everything has its benefits, pros and cons. Guys, can I chug a drink? Uh, I can chug a drink, but not here. Sorry, guys. Josh, call me. I'm going to work right now. If you really want me to call you on Instagram or something like that, I can do that later when I get off. You're going to be waiting. But guys, you can always connect with me on Instagram. That's it's open invitation for anyone. And if you want to like message me personally on Instagram, you can. It's that easy. So if you don't have Instagram, I have TikTok. You can still send messages there. I also am new to Twitch. I just started Twitch, guys, and hopefully I can do something with that as well. I don't know much about it. But guys, I'm going to get off here. Thank you so much. Have an amazing, energetic day, and I hope that you can be positive through whatever issues you're going through. And by the way, please, a shout out and a prayer for Ellie. Ellie's waiting on results to come back in 12 days for her issues, whether or not she could be diabetic. So hopefully she's not, or any other chronic illnesses. So please, guys, prayers and thoughts out for Ellie and what she's going through, and everyone else what they're going through that I'm not aware of.
You got it.
That must be tough being so young and having, potentially having a um, diabetes like that or issues, chronic illnesses. So I hope everyone has an amazing day. Okay.
Thank you, Joshua.
Thank you, Yogi. I'm gonna get off here.
Yep.
Thank you.
Lee says, Josh, I'd love to natter on the phone. Adam says, I don't know if I ever boasted, but I had a class driver's license at age 16. No, I never knew that. I had driven some pretty big trucks. Let's see, Chad. I don't remember offhand, my friend. But while I was saying it, I'm just sad that, just got 10th girl rejection. Sorry, my friend. Hey,
Hi,
Selma.
Yogi.
Let me reply to something real quick. Selma, our
Okay.
friend Chat was talking about he was replying to you, said he's fine. He guessed, but he's so angry and sad. Just got 10th girl rejection, so everything sucks in my life, man. I'm not trash talking to Mr. Yogi. He's amazing. Hey, Chad, it certainly can seem to suck when something like that happens, but it's a process. You're waiting, you're finding the right person, and you're making yourself ready for the right person. This just means that there's 10 people that you're not meant to be with. You never know. Maybe the 11th, maybe the 12th. It really doesn't matter. Just keep hopeful. Keep doing the little things that will make you the ultimate boyfriend when you have that opportunity, and you will get that opportunity. Right, Selma?
Yeah.
So how are you?
Shane, good. Shane, I know, I'm just putting it out there. I just don't want to deal with haters like in Yogi's life. Every time I see, mean things to Yogi, and it hurts when they say mean things or something like that. I just get so angry at them. Apparently I have 100 haters as well.
You're a good friend, Selma.
Yeah,
Hey, we have a question for you.
yeah.
How many tacos are you having?
2.
2. What, you're not hungry today?
No.
Didn't you have, what was it? A couple months ago on a Taco Tuesday? And I think you
Yeah,
had 47 tacos. Am I right?
yeah.
47 tacos. That might be a world record.
I just bought.
Stinkbug. No, Stinkbug, this isn't a child. This is our friend Selma. Selma, can you tell Stinkbug how old you are?
I'm I'm 22 and my birthday is April 11th, 2003. I forgot my own birthday.
But you would remember it when it was time for me to sing for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Cat
I
Jack says,
don't.
I love you, Selma.
I love you, cat. I love you, cat. Oh, Shane, I'm so sorry.
Yep, Cat is, I'm sorry, Selma is 22. And we have, doesn't have to tell me her age. We just want to make sure that people know.
Yeah.
And we get to hang out with her father. Unfortunately, some of us have to sing her father happy birthday every year, 2 years in a row.
Don't look at me. It's Harrison. It's his fault. He said Yogi, can you sing some that happy birthday?
I don't recall that being Harrison.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't sound familiar. He says, so pull up a chair.
I forgot. I don't even know what my birthday is.
Lee said he had 15 tacos.
Dang.
I know. Dang. Hey, runner boy. Stinkbook says, just didn't want kids in here. I appreciate that. He says hello to Miss Selma.
Hi. Hi, Stinky Bug. Last time Stink Bug was in Puppy Mommy's live stream, Puppy Mommy always called him Stinky Bug.
She did.
Yes. I watched the remember I told you about Love Apple Toy Puffs when we get to 80 likes on her stream, she was speaking Spanish.
Did she?
Yes, and
Hmm.
I was so embarrassed.
Because it was bad Spanish.
No. I thought I laughed so hard and I fall off the channel.
Kat says we have some really great young people visit. They just don't go up and co-stream. Nope. Selma's special. Selma gets to come up and co-stream pretty much almost whenever she wants.
Yeah.
Runner Boy says, is this true? Runner Boy says, Toy Pops loves me the most, Selma. Trust.
Runner Boy, you deserve a fork rag. Sorry. Look, Yogi. Fork rag.
It's a fork rag. Should I get my spoon out?
Yeah, for Runner Boy.
We're gonna do a cooking utensil, a group cooking utensil wag. This is the first time this has ever been done on a live stream anywhere. Runner Boy, you got the double food utensil wag.
Yes, Runner Boy. Mr. Sassy.
Exactly.
Runner Boy has an ant in his pants.
That's not good. I've had that happen to me before. Hey, Kayla.
Hi, Kayla.
That's all right, Adam. Laura said, it's okay, girl. Sometimes I can't remember either. Sometimes Laura, just kidding, I can't remember her birthday either.
Yeah.
Nope, you got spoon and a fork, Runner Boy. Or Kundalini King, Aaron says it's a taco fork. Do you eat your tacos with a fork, Selma?
With my fingers.
Fingers.
Sometimes, if I grab food, I literally touch my bottle with my dirty hands, and I never wash them.
Yuck. Hey, Stitch. Our friend Stitch is here, Selma.
Hi, Stitch.
Runner Boy wants to know, what do you do at the fork in the road, Yogi? Well, I pick it up and eat with it. The great baseball player, Yogi Bear, said, if you come to a fork in the road, take it. Lee says he calls Kina Taco Bell. Not sure if she's a fan now. Well, John, how are you, my friend?
Hi.
So we were supposed to have a guest this afternoon, Selma, but she couldn't make it. She had some family obligation she had to take care of.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Granny, how are you? Says, hey, bub, $100. It's a lot of bucks.
Yeah.
To play my song on your live, can't do it, my friend. Can't do it. Last time someone asked me to do that, I got copyright warning, not a strike, but a warning.
It is St. Patrick's Day almost.
Yeah, it's getting. We got Valentine's Day first.
Hopefully, I don't get pinched by Harrison. I'm scared. It will save my life.
You're supposed to wear green, right?
Yeah.
So,
If he gonna pinch me, I'm just like, I'm gonna go. Nope, I'm out here. See you later. I'm not gonna get pinched. I'm gonna go to my room and lock you out, and you can stay out in the cold.
Burner Boy says bucks don't mean money in UK.
um,
Adam wants to know if you drive.
my dad drives.
Long John says I'm okay, Yogi. I'm glad you're doing okay. Kundalini King says digital currency is money now. Yep, you mentioned that. I find it interesting. I haven't looked into it yet though, but I will.
Guess who has McDonald's?
Harrison. Jackson.
It's me.
It's you. What do you have?
Chicken nuggets.
Well, good.
I'm a big bag.
All right. So Selma, we're going to be live for about 15 more minutes, and then I have to call. Got to try to call my former insurance company and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Sitch, I'm doing good, my friend.
How's your girlfriend doing, Yogi?
How's my girlfriend doing?
Yeah.
She's been under the weather,
Yeah.
but hopefully getting better.
Hopefully you cuddle her.
Aaron says, if you have PayPal, purchase some Bitcoin, Yogi. I do have PayPal. Let me know when you do.
Yogi, guess what?
What?
Yogi and Cat sit in the tree. KISSING.
It's a secret. Long just says, hope you feel better, Cat. Adam says, I think you're amazing. Consider this a public service announcement. Cat says, that's mighty hard to do from so far away, Selma.
What was that?
All right. What say that we see if anyone wants to pop up and say hi before I end the live stream?
Yeah.
And
I want to pick a person. Cat and Jack.
I don't think Cat's feel enough to come up and say hi.
Oh. Adam, do you want to come say hi?
That might be nice. We got about 10 more minutes left.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael. I hope you're well too, my friend.
Hi, Michael. Hi, old dog.
Hey, old dog.
Bye, Yogi.
Bye, Selma. Thank you. Enjoy your McNuggets.
Thank you.
My cat is coming in here to cough at me. Hey.
Meow.
You okay? Hey, Adam, I think you're right about the new Earth. Michael says, doing good, just getting ready for my afternoon live stream with my friend Ghost is Paranormal. What time's to get live stream? You got a link you want to drop? Let's see. Joshua says, bye, everyone. Have a great day. You too. Have a good day at work. Long just says, hope you get better soon, Cat. Cat says, thanks, y'all. Adam says, hey, man, just breathe deep, people. Will F with you. You're amazing, honest, and true. Kenneth says, bye to Joshua. 4 p.m. Eastern time. So it'll be 5 my time. Michael says, oh, thank you for the membership. Someone says, love you, Cap. And gives us a whole bunch of blahs. So, guys, we got a major, we're going to get mostly ice here, what I hear. They're basically calling it a winter event, which just doesn't sound good. Winter shouldn't have an event. Seasons shouldn't have events. Unless, I don't know, balloons are included. Party hats. Them little things that, what are they called? You blow on them and they unfold and then they come back. I think there's a name for them. It's always Harrison's fault. He started it. I believe he did. So, you know, if you do need stuff, pick it up now because everyone will be out Friday. And I think it's like sweeping all across the east. Well, Michael says, same here, Yogi, anywhere from 8 to 15 inches of snow and ice. Get your stuff soon. You're welcome, Adam. Adam says, man, thanks for everyone hanging with me. It's hard to keep up with the chat. My bad eyes, but love to y'all. Have a beautiful rest of your day. You too, Adam. Aaron says, I feel left out. No one F's with me. You're too good of a guy. Longest says, how much snow, Yogi? What day? Saturday night through Sunday. And I haven't heard a definite amount, but I have heard that it might be combination of ice and snow. I'd much rather get snow. I'd much rather get rain. Hold on. In the Baltimore region, hold on, Long John. Yeah, it's actually sweeping up from the south. No offense, man, but y'all can keep it. I don't know, man. 12 to 18 inches, they're saying. Wow, a lot of snow, man. Hey, Heavenly, how are you? What's going on, Kat? Someone says Teddy Bear hugs to Sissy Heavenly. Adam's favorite, one of his favorite books was Aaron the Alligator. I don't know that one. I didn't read a whole lot of children's books. I started reading at a fairly young age, mainly because my parents were school teachers and they always read to us. So there's always books all the time. And so I don't remember a time I wasn't read to or reading myself. Well, yeah, 12 inches. Is it still snowing heavily? Don't like it, man. I don't like snow at all. But I got my spikes to put on my shoes. I will get out. It's actually harder to walk than it is to run. So I might do some running. Or I might just put on my might feel 50 pounds in my rucksack and just go out and ruck in the snow? We'll see. Someone says my favorite children's book, Cinderella, and it is still snowing. Luke says I already went to the stores and got stuff so we can eat without power, just in case ice knocks the power out. I also have a propane camping heater too. Nice. Fortunately, here in my little town, almost all of the power lines are underground. It's the way it was designed. So power doesn't go out that often. Well, 9 degrees. I got plenty of clothes. Power goes out. Man, I don't know though. If I got plenty of fruit. Someone says, wrote down chicken instead of children. Your favorite chicken book. Everyone's got a favorite chicken book. Yeah, Columbia is considered a planned city, meaning there was a lot of cities spring up organically, probably the vast majority. But this was planned under very specific ideals. All right, guys, about 4 minutes. Well, you spelled chicken right, Selma. I think you got chicken on your mind because you're eating chicken nuggets. I hope you're home and safe, Heavenly. No, I don't want any more snow either, Heavenly. We haven't had a whole lot of snow yet this year. I had hoped to keep it that way. Michael says, nice, great live, and thank you for the membership. Whoever gave it to me. Yeah, I didn't see who gave it, Michael. I'm glad you got one, though. Aaron says, logging and mining. My cat's up to something no good. All right, guys. So I'm going to go call my insurance company, see if they can explain themselves. What a poor thing to do. Michael says, last time, oops, me too. I got one for Eric Lapointe. So I have one of my two favorite Erics now. Awesome. I'm glad to be in good company. And it says 30 to 80 plus vehicles. Wow, that's a lot. Someone's very hyper. The chicken nuggets will help calm me down. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I'll let you know this evening. Aaron says cats are always up to something. They are always up to something. Just looking at me and meowing. I'll let you know if I hear anything this evening from them. Maybe I can get things back on track. I hope so. If not, like I said, I got to wait 4 years. Someone says cats stink. They can, for sure. All right, guys. Love you all. Take care.